Have you ever lost something valuable? And if so, was it gone forever, or did you eventually find it? If you did find it, do you remember how you reacted? I mean, for example, did you celebrate, like with a fist pump as you shouted, "Yes"? And did you announce it to everyone else around you, "Hey, everybody, I found it"? But what about this? Do you remember the giant feeling of relief that came over you when you found that valuable item that had been lost? Family, I've got a little confession to make. About every 2 months or so, I lose my wallet somewhere in our house. I'll simply be busy, and then I'll somehow carelessly set it down in a weird place. And then each and every time I realize it's gone, I have a mini panic attack on the inside. Where is it? Is it in the house? Or is this finally going to be the time where I lost it outside of the house? What if someone has my debit card? Do I have any money left in my bank account? And on and on and on. Well, I'm very happy to report that so far, each and every time, I have eventually found my wallet again. And each and every time, I have a huge sigh of relief, and I celebrate that what was lost has now been found. And each and every time, I tell myself, don't you ever do that again. Well, we're talking about the parable of the lost sheep in Matthew chapter 18 this week. It's a beautiful illustration of the heart of God and just how valuable you and I are to Him, and therefore how far Jesus is willing to go to save us when we're far from Him. As you look at this story together, and as you consider this breakthrough season that God is calling us into, I want you to ask yourself, what's your place in this lost sheep story? Was there a time you were lost and far from God, and where and how did He find you? But also, what's your heart's desire for everyone around you who's still far from God? How far are you willing to go for them? And how might God be calling you now to be a searching shepherd just like He is?
My daughter and my son-in-law were in town and asked me if I'd like to go to church. And I resisted for a long time. And I stepped up and said, yes, I want to go today. And I said, I'd like to go to the Fox, the gathering. And that's where we ended up, and I haven't left. If it wasn't for my daughter and my son-in-law encouraging me, they didn't press me or anything, they just encouraged me to be part of God and have Him in my life. Can't thank them enough for what they've done for me to get me to the place I am now. And of course, the church family I have, I'm also grateful and blessed to have them. It was a great day of my baptism. Everybody in my family was here but one sister. My mom and dad came. All my other brothers and sisters were here. My daughter came in from Arkansas to be here with me. It was just, I just felt the whole day, even before I went to be baptized, that whole day I just felt lifted. And it was just a wonderful time. And I had a friend that I never really thought would come into the church, came and supported me that day. I used to have a lot of hatred, I guess. I didn't take criticism. I wasn't at peace. I had a lot of issues at home. And since I've been to the church and reborn, I feel a calmness in myself. My anger is really, really low. I feel happy. And I've been told that since I started this journey, that everybody can see it in my face. And it just makes me feel good to know that I am on the right path. Just all the people that I've met here, they're friendly and they don't treat you as an outsider. It's like you're at home here. It's like going into my house. I'm just mostly excited about being here and the lessons to learn and the growth. Spread the word in our community and with our 6th Street project and stuff. I love doing things like that. I love helping, and I just want to continue to grow with the church, because then they're growing, we're growing as a church and a family.